What's going on, guys? So I'm excited. This is one of my favorite spots. We're gonna be fishing this little like backwater bayou kind of thing that has a freshwater creek flowing into it. So this spot is really cool because with that fresh water flowing in, as the high tide comes in and that salinity level rises, we get this really cool melting pot of freshwater species like largemouth bass and saltwater species like speckled trout, flounder, and redfish, all kind of converging in this one concentrated spot in this bayou. And it's really interesting because you have like largemouth bass, which is obviously a freshwater species, coming down and feasting on saltwater fish like finger mullet. We've got like 4 hours till sunset and we've got the peak of high tide. So I think that this is gonna be perfect. I wanna find something that we can keep and take home and eat. Tomorrow is Mother's Day and there's nothing that says I love you, Mom, like a fresh fish dinner. So that's kind of what my goal is here, but let's see what we can do. All right, so I've got a bucket of live shrimp and I've got a little slip cork rig here. So my plan is we're gonna hook one of these shrimp and throw it out and just leave it kind of drifting underneath this cork out behind the kayak. And while we're throwing artificials around, maybe something will come and grab that shrimp. So I've got my bobber stop set to probably about 5-6 feet. So I'm just gonna huck this out. There we go. Smoke the paddle tail. I think we got a largemouth here. Yeah, we got a little largemouth bass here on the paddle tail. I couldn't tell if I was bouncing on the bottom first because he kind of like nipped it. He came for it though. He's got it. Nice little largemouth. Got you now. Decent little largemouth bass to start the day off. Huh, not a bad fish. See you later, dude. So I'm fishing this diesel minnow on a 1/8 ounce 4/0 belly weighted jig. This is a Berkeley Fusion. And the reason that I like fishing these is because they've got this fin on top that you can tuck that into and rig it completely weedless. I've got myself tucked up along this grass line here so the wind doesn't drift us down the bayou. So I kind of toss that shrimp under the bobber up here to the right. And I'm gonna kind of just stay tucked into this little spot right here. There's a deep shelf right here in front of where the kayak is that drops from only a couple feet down to about 8 feet. And flounder like to sit on top of that shelf. There we go, we're on. And this feels like a flounder. It doesn't feel like a big one though. It's not gonna be a keeper if it is a flounder. He's swimming right at us. What is this? Oh, he's a little heavy. He's a little heavy. I think this is a flounder. This might be a keeper, actually. Oh, he might keep. I think that's a keeper. I think that's a keeper. He's gonna be just barely if he is, but I think he is. They gotta be 14 in Florida. Speak of the devil. Nice flounder right there. I'm gonna measure him real fast. I think he's probably just barely gonna make 14. He might be just a touch shy. Oh yeah, he's gonna keep. He is 15 inches to the tip of the tail. That is a nice keeper flounder right there. And we are gonna keep him. These guys got some vicious teeth. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna juice up this paddle tail with some mullet Procure. The other reason I like these diesel minnows is because they've got that slit in the fin on top for tucking your hook into that holds Procure really well. Get some scent on there. Oh, corks down, corks down. Yep, corks down. Got him. We're on. Oh, he came off. Dang it, he dropped it. What I did that time is I put that shrimp right on top of that shelf where I pulled that flounder off of, and it got smoked within like a minute. So that must be the ticket. All right, let's throw another one out there. circle hook, so I'm gonna let him set himself. Got him. Got him that time. Come on. Come on. What is this, a bass or a trout? I think it's a bass. He's staying down though, this might be a trout. Or is it a red? It's a red. It's a little rat red. Okay. There we go, nice little red right there. A few more inches and he'd be slot size. Pretty one though. Beautiful little redfish right there. They're always gorgeous coming out of this bayou. Beautiful red. Release them into the grass over here. See you later, buddy. And one thing I do want to mess around with a little bit is my ultralight rod. This is a Falcon Buku SR, 6-foot ultralight. We've got 4-pound mono on this, down to a 4-pound fluorocarbon leader, loop knotted to a 1/16 ounce Mr. Crappie jig with a little 2-inch Mr. Crappie paddle tail. Actually, the first fish that I ever caught on this rod right after I bought it was a keeper speckled trout on this super light stuff. They're really fun to fight. So I'm gonna toss this around. Hopefully we'll see some fish blowing up on finger mullet that we can throw this at, because this is the perfect size to imitate these little minnows that they're in here chasing right now. Actually, you know what? I caught something really cool, really cool on this ultralight setup last time we were in here, and I haven't shown that to you guys yet. So check this out real quick. We're gonna jump back to last time I was here. I'll see you guys back here in just a sec. Dude, there's a really nice redfish sitting right there. Oh, he's on it. He's all over it, dude. Come on. Eat it. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Dude, this is totally not the rod for this. Oh my God. Dude, that was sick. Oh my God. This is on my ultralight rod with 4-pound test and a tiny little Mr. Crappie jig. Oh my God. Dang it, my other rod is still snagged up really bad. Dude, don't throw it. Please don't throw it. Please don't throw it. Please don't throw it. You've got to be joking. Oh no, is it a bowfin? It's a bowfin. It's a bowfin. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. I couldn't tell what it was. The water's so murky here. I just caught a stud bowfin on 4-pound test on a Mr. Crappie jig, bro. Oh, they're feisty. And they have teeth. Uh-huh. Don't lip that one. Oh, there it is, guys. First ever bowfin, and it's not a bad one either. I thought it was a redfish sitting up under the brush, and it was like the worst possible time because I was snagged up in a stump. So I picked up the ultralight, threw it up there because it's the only thing I had available, and he smoked it. Such a cool fish. Oh, there we go, we're on something. Oh, he spit it. It was a little largemouth. I couldn't tell what it was at first because on this ultralight rod, even dinks feel huge. Oh, we're on something else. That was quick. He came up to the top. I think this might be a trout. It's either a trout or a largemouth. No, it's a largemouth. A little largemouth hole under this bush maybe here. Oh my God, something just chased him up. What was that? Dude, what? Something huge just chased up this largemouth. That had to have been a big redfish or something. Let's see if we can get a hold of this guy here. Dude, that's not a bad one though. It's a decent largemouth on the ultralight too. That makes it just that much more fun. Little Mr. Crappie jig. Nice. There's a fish. I felt him peck it, so I just let that lure fall for just a sec, and he swiped it right off the bottom. He hasn't come up yet, so this might actually not be a trout or a bass. This might be a redfish, I think. Probably a little rat red. Croaker. I haven't got one of those yet in here. You hear that croaking sound that they make. These are in the same family as redfish and other drum. And now you know why they get their name. Dang it. That's a pretty deep snag. I don't know if I'm getting that one back. I thought it was a fish because I felt it bump, so I set the hook right into it. There's no way this one's coming back. That actually works out perfect because I've been wanting to try something. And I still have my leader, so this will be a prime opportunity to tie up a new rig. Unfortunately, the battery that I'm using for my chest cam just died, so I switched the mic over to this one so you guys can hear me. Let's go third person now. I'm gonna start working my way back out towards the mouth of the bayou. The activity's kind of died down a little bit. I think it should start picking up as that sun starts getting really close to the horizon. Seems like we were getting a lot more action at the mouth, so let's start working back that way and see if we can pick up something else before the night's over. Oh, what is that? Huge explosions over here. There's fish popping off all over the place out here. I'm just gonna sit here with my bail open, ready to cast, and I'm gonna wait to see fish blowing up on top, chasing bait. I'm gonna throw this right in the middle of it. Right there, come on, come on, come on. No dice on that one. I didn't get it in there quick enough. Oh, there we go. Little tiny largemouth. That is not what we were looking for. I think they're glass minnows is what they're going after. They're little tiny, tiny fish. Smaller than finger mullet even. Right there. Got him. Largemouth, I think. Yep. He's not very big though. A little bit bigger than that last one. Still a dinker though. Literally all along the grass lines right now. It's just the key is to, like, as much as you want to cast, the key is if you don't have a good cast, you have to wait and just have it ready to go. And as soon as they start busting, get it out in front of them. And kind of what I've found, at least like in this particular bayou, is when you cast into a school of glass minnow that's like actively running from a trout or a bass, is instead of doing like a twitch pause, it works better to just steady retrieve it, because those glass minnow that are running from that fish aren't pausing because they're actively trying to get away. This Mr. Crappie jig that we've been using is pretty mangled up now, so that's what we're using right there. Strike King Mr. Crappie. These ones are the 2-inch Slabalicious. It's kind of like a white sparkly kind of color. I'm gonna switch over and put a new one of these on, that way our action stays good. Something's on that shrimp. Yep. Bobber's down. Got him. This feels like it might actually be a decent fish here. I think it's a bass though. What do we got? Yeah, it's not a bad one. I think, no, it's a redfish, I think. Oh no, it's one of these. It's one of these. At least it's the first one that we've seen today. It's a hardhead catfish right there. That is not what we're looking for. Gross. I feel like I'm getting it in front of quite a few fish, but they're not striking it, and I'm wondering if because it's like the same size as what they're chasing, it blends in too well. There's like nothing extraordinary about it for them to go like, oh, I want to eat that instead. I'm wondering if I should switch back to a slightly larger presentation. I'm gonna have to go back over to a larger presentation, I think. They're not hitting that small little Mr. Crappie jig. There we go. Damn it. That was on a Freeline shrimp. That was a good bite too. Let's try this. I'm gonna try the Freeline shrimp method. I just pulled the split shot off what I was using earlier, and I'm gonna see if that does us any better. So where I see them blowing up, I'm just throwing a live shrimp right in their face. Something's eating it right now. Got him. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's a decent one, actually. It's a really decent one. Loosen up on him a bit. Stay down, stay down, stay down. That is not a bad bass. Gotcha. That's a nice one. And that's what's on top smoking all this bait right now. I definitely wish it was trout, but we will take a beautiful golden hour sunset largemouth Florida bass. There's one last look at that fish for you guys. Nice fish right there. Decent largemouth bass. There he goes. So that seemed to work really well, so I think we're just gonna stick with that for the rest of the evening. We've only got a few minutes until it starts getting dark. So I'm just gonna keep throwing live shrimp around and see if we can hook up in any more big old largemouth like that. Oh my God. That's not what we wanted. No. I'm actually really happy that fish came off. That was a big ass gar. They're fun to catch. They fight hard and they're really cool fish, but in a kayak that is a lot of teeth to deal with and it gets kind of sketchy. There's a fish. Dude, live shrimp is the ticket in this bayou. This is the first time I've ever used live bait in here. I love it. Of course, that one spit it. Got him. Dude, they are fired up right now. He ain't that big. I'm gonna set this one free quick because there's a lot bigger fish around. Another little largemouth. Let's set him back. I'm not even necessarily casting at blow-ups anymore. I'm just kind of casting it just wherever, and it's getting smoked every single time. If it doesn't get hit within like 30 seconds, I bring it back in and recast it and just let it kind of slowly drift down towards the bottom. And it seems like they're hitting it on the fall. That was a big bass. Big old bass right there. I think I was too late for him though. What do we got here? This feels kind of floundery. Nah, I think this might be a bass again. It's bigger, whatever it is. Oh, he came off. I think that was a flounder. Damn it. Dude, they're blowing up right in front of me. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. I can't even focus on like where to cast this shrimp. I'm hoping something good that I can actually put in the cooler scoops it up. You can definitely eat largemouth bass, but it's not the preferred species. Pretty much every single strike that I've gotten on these live shrimp too has been casting over along that like shelf where we caught that flounder earlier. Right there, come on. There we go. Oh, he came off. There he is. That's a good one. At least I think it is. Yeah, it's not a bad one. Another little largemouth bass there. I definitely think that's the majority of what's smashing bait on top right now. A lot of times in here it's speckled trout though. I've caught some really nice specks in this bayou, but tonight it's all largemouth, but we'll take it. There he is. Good fish. Oh, he's in something though. Damn it. broke me off. You actually take my hook that time. Yep. That was a good fish too, and he ran through some kind of structure. I could feel it rubbing. Let's see if we can get another good bite like that. That was a good fish. Cards were just not in our favor on it. There's a bite. There's a bite. He's got it. Got him. This is a good fish. This is a good fish. Oh my God, please be a big bass. Please be a big bass, come on. I think that's exactly what it is. I think this is a big bass. Oh. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Or is it a red? It might be a red. Oh, it's a big bass. It's a big bass. Oh my God, dude. Come here, dude. Oh, that's a nice bass. Let's see if I can just lip him. Got him. Holy cow, dude. Holy crap, that's a good one. Especially for in a bayou like this, a little brackish bayou. That's a nice fish right there. Dang, I'm so bummed that my chest cam is dead. This is why I'm also glad that I always bring 2 GoPros though. Look at that fish. That's a nice one. Right as that sun is setting. That is a beautiful fish to end the night on. But we're gonna keep fishing until it's dark. So this might not be our night ender. That's still a nice fish right there. Nice fish. Let's let that big girl go. Come on, big girl. Get moving. I don't want to have to keep a largemouth bass. That is not on the menu. There she goes. Yes, dude. We got maybe like 10 to 15 minutes before it starts getting too dark for cameras. I think that's the point that we're gonna start heading back. So let's see if we can get maybe 1 or 2 more good fish. Ooh, blow-ups, blow-ups, blow-ups. Did I get the shrimp on in time? I don't think so. And I didn't even cast where the blow-ups were. Yep, he's on it. Got him. Oh, it's a speck, it's a speck, it's a speck. I think he's a keeper too. Come on, come on, come on. Got him. Nice speckled trout right there, and I think that one's gonna keep. I'm gonna throw him on the measure real quick and see. Dang, and unfortunately that one is just an inch shy. He did not quite make it. A little look at that speckled trout for you guys. Beautiful fish, unfortunately just an inch too short, so he's gonna go back. That's cool though. Even though he wasn't a keeper, finally checked speckled trout off tonight. So we've got bass, speckled trout, flounder. We got a redfish. This has definitely been a good one. I'm stoked at how this little after work trip worked out. And I think we're about to be on fish right here too. Got him. This is good, whatever this is. Maybe he's not that good. What do you guys think? Is that a good one? That was a huge blow up. That had to have been a monster bass. Oh, we just got smoked. I got him. I don't think this is the big fish that was though. This feels pretty small. Whatever that was giant. I just saw his back come out of the water. So, another little stinker largemouth. See ya. Bang. That's gotta be a fish. Oh my God, he smoked it as soon as it hit the water. Just a little dink. Got that circle hook right in the middle of his bottom lip. As soon as that shrimp hit the water, I just saw a wake come out of the grass. That was sick. Right in front of his face, come on. Find the shrimp. Find the shrimp. He did not find the shrimp. Oh, here we go. Got him. Good fish, good fish, good fish. This is a good fish. I don't know what it is. This isn't a bass. It can't be. What is this? This has got to be a redfish, and if it is, it's probably slot. What is this? What is this? I have him on top, but I can't see. It's a red. It's a slot red. It's a slot red. Come on, dude. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Damn it. Slot red for sure. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come back around. Come back around. Come back around. Get in my net. He is just a hair over 18. A hair over 18, but he is over 18. That is a slot keeper redfish to end the night on, and that's a beautiful one too. He's got 3 spots on that side. I don't know how well you guys can see it. It's getting pretty dark, but he's got 3 spots on that side. He's got 6 spots on this side. Really pretty fish to end the night on. That is awesome. Look at that beautiful sunset out there. It's finally getting dark. It's about 8 o'clock. We're finally back to the time of the year when you can come out and fish after work and get a good long several hour session in before it gets dark. And I could not be more stoked with how tonight went. That was awesome. I guess the takeaway from this trip, like what I learned out of it, is artificials do okay. Like I've always fished this bayou with artificials and I've done okay every time I've come here, but live shrimp is money. And honestly, I can't even imagine like seeing them crushing those glass minnows like that, coming in here with like finger mullet or like bull minnows or something. It would probably be absolutely insane. So to all you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I appreciate what you guys do for us. And I appreciate you guys watching this video, supporting the channel. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do that. That way you don't miss more content just like this. I appreciate you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Chew!